The idea behind creating one-page content in Schoology is to keep all resources in one central location. Basically, what that means is that students will have the opportunity to get all the content they need in one place rather than clicking through various links or being taken out to other websites. Here's one example of some one-page content. As you can see, we've been able to link an image here, and the image can be anything that you want to. We've also included some text that gives some instructions to students, and this is a hyperlink that is going to take students out to another resource, but at the same time, they're not clicking through folders trying to find this particular resource that pertains to this lesson. Since it's embedded right here, they understand that this resource right here has to do with the creating a portfolio lesson that the student is learning about at that time. In addition, I can embed other types of content. I can embed a Google form that can be completed right through this Schoology page. So rather than being taken out to Google and complete another form, the students can do it right here. And then I can share the results to that form as well. One other example of one-page content is here. We can embed any sort of YouTube video and other videos directly in Schoology. So as a student, the student can watch the video and they aren't being taken outside to another resource. It keeps all the learning in one place. Again, we can include all the necessary text, hyperlinks, anything we need. And you can see down here, we even have embedded a Google presentation. So rather than giving kids a separate page of notes, we can keep the notes all in one place. Quick look at how you might set up one-page content. Understand that there are plenty of ways to do this, and this isn't the end-all be-all, but I'm just going to show you a couple of quick examples. First of all, we're going to go into our Schoology course and we're going to add a page. When we pull up a page, we get the rich text editor that you see in several other areas of Schoology. First, we're just going to title the page, and we'll title it Test Page. And then here we could insert any text that we wanted to, and just keep typing. We can make it bold, we can change colors, we can change font, whatever we need to. The big advantage here is where we can insert content. Let's say that I want to embed this particular YouTube video into my course. The first thing I would need to do is get the embed code from Schoology or the URL. In this case, I'm going to go with the embed code. Either one will work. When I copy the embed code, I'd return to my Schoology page and I select Insert Content, and I'm going to be inserting media, and obviously it came from the web, and so I go ahead and I just copy the embed code. What you'll see here is a yellow placeholder. This lets you know that you have in fact put the content into your page. If you're not sure what type of content you put in your page and you want to preview it, you simply select the little picture button on the left-hand side and it will show you an example of what you put into your page. I can also go ahead and I can insert images that I have saved on my desktop. So let's just say I'm going to find a picture here and go ahead and insert this image into my page. And so now I also have an image. I can hyperlink to this image. So if I want to take students out to another website, perhaps I want this image to pull up this Padlet wall. I just copy the URL, go back to my page and click on the image, click on the link, and I can go ahead and paste the URL. Now when a student clicks on this image, it will take them directly out to the Padlet wall. I do have the ability, as mentioned before, to embed other types of content. For example, one last one I'll show you is a Google presentation. In order to embed the presentation, rather than link it, I need to say publish to the web. You don't actually have to publish it to the web to get the embed code. Here I have a link or embed code, and what I need is the embed code. So I click on that, and I just copy and paste this embed code right here, and return to my Schoology page. And again, just like before, we're inserting image or media, and we're going to image or put our media in. And there we have another placeholder. I can resize this if need be. And you can kind of see the trend here that you can continue to embed various things. Truthfully, you can embed just about anything into a Schoology page. There are some workarounds for certain types of websites, but generally anything can be embedded. PDFs or hyperlinks that don't necessarily need to be a part of the resource page, but maybe serving as additional resources, you can link them from here. If I add a file, a PDF file, or a link, it actually ends up at the bottom of my page rather than as a part of embedded in the page. So let me just pick something to go ahead and embed, and we will just pick one of these PowerPoints here. And what you can see is as it's uploading, is it's actually going to live at the bottom of my page. It won't be amongst all the content that's here. Additionally, I can add audio or video recordings to my pages. If you have students that are participants that have that need to either hear or see a little bit more about the content, you can certainly record yourself. And now that we've completed all this stuff, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save the changes so we can take a look at it. So now what you have here is your one-page content. You have some text where you could have had that throughout. We have embedded a video. We have an image that hyperlinks out to something else, and you can see I get that little hand when I hover over it. It's letting me know that it's hyperlinking to something else. I have an embedded presentation that could serve as notes or any kind of information really. And then I have this link, this additional resources link that a participant could click on should they need more information. Again, keeping all of your content in one page is really a great way to simplify the learning process for your participants. It keeps them all focused and directed in one spot, and it lets them know that all of the resources on this page have to do with this particular unit or topic which you outlined at the top.